Okay, so I actually just got back from a road trip up to a subscriber's house, and he gave me this free lawnmower here, which was very nice of him. So I have some scrap metal back there. But this subscriber just reached out to me on email. His name was Immortal. You can see his comments in some of my videos. But anyway, he was just reached out to me, said, I live in Vermont too. I have a free mower if you want it. So I went up there, talked to him for a bit, looked at the mowers. He also had a cool yard full of old trucks and cars, and he was working on a Ford Ranger. So I talked to him a bit. And then I just got this mower and headed home. He was about an hour and 20 minutes away up in Bridport. I'm down in Sharon. So it's in really bad shape. As you guys can see, the deck is all rusted and bent, and then this doesn't stay on, and he said it needs a coil and recoil and a carb clean and a flywheel or something or other, but it's in bad shape. Anyway, let's pull it out of here. So it's an old Yard Machines. As you can see here, it used to say Yard Machines. I don't know if this was just a sticker he put on, but it's a 3.5 horsepower Briggs and Stratton, an older one. The deck is very rusty, as you can see, but it actually doesn't have any rot in it. Look on the underside of it. Okay, so underneath it, it actually has a blade, which is there. It's not seized, as you guys can see. Oh, geez. The blade gets caught on the deck, which is pretty bent. But anyway, it's got some string there of I don't know what. If we bring it back up, look at the side of the deck. Can you see how bent the wheels are? Said he hasn't been run since he knows of, so could have been last run in 1990. Who knows? You can see it's been a little while since my last attempt at fixing the free lawnmower over here that a subscriber gave to me. That's because I had to buy a bunch of pieces for it since it's in very bad shape. We had our first snowfall a couple of days ago, about 3 inches. But it's time to get back to work on this one since the parts have arrived. See if we can make this thing run. I mainly wouldn't fix up something in this bad condition because it's in pretty bad shape, but I thought it was really cool. Cool project. So some things I know I need to replace is the coil, because the guy said there's no spark. And the carburetor and the carburetor and the fuel tank I definitely need to replace because those are rusted through pretty bad. And then the recoil doesn't work, so maybe I can hit that with the impact and fix it. Luckily it's not seized, but it also doesn't seem to have very much compression. Well, never mind about the spark part. The guy I got it from told me that it had no spark, but checking now, it actually does have spark. You guys can see the spark in here. There you go. All right, so let's open up the oil and see what we got in here. It's a little below the line. I'll fill it up a bit, and then we'll see if it runs. So let's see if this thing will run on starter fluid, or not starter fluid, gasoline, because I ran out of starter fluid. And I fixed the pull cord. Look at that. That's good. All right, I want to do it one more time because it sounded like it revved a little too high. So, see if I can try to slow her down a little this time. Seems to be doing all right. Let's go ahead and throw a new carburetor on there. The old one, holes rusted through in the bottom. Listen to what it sounds like when I shake it. Yeah, this is too far gone. Here's the new one. Let's hook this guy up. right, new carburetor's on there. As best I could get it on there. It didn't really fit because it's cheap Chinese, but it was close. So let's see if it fires up if I pour some gasoline down there. That is very loud. Holy moly. So it's running fine, but I think I need to definitely put a muffler on it, because here's what happens when I start her up. Hang on. Let me move it off the rocks. I don't know if you guys saw, but it spits out a little bit of fire there. Alright, so I stole this muffler here off of this Kawasaki. See if it fits on the Briggs. Alright, so I got the muffler on there. As you guys can see, doesn't look quite right, but it's on there. So what else do you want? I'll shut her down. Come back to this tomorrow when it's a little bit brighter out. We can clean it up, make it look nice. All right, it's a new day. Time to try to straighten out this deck a little bit. See what we can do. Alright, so the wheels are pretty much fixed. Better than they were, at least, that's for sure. So let's get these handles off of here. Because this is not how you're supposed to push a lawnmower. Not like that. So I cannot get that handle out of there. Let's see if we can bend it back into shape. Still on the mower. Alright, so there it is. Wheel straightened out, handlebars straightened out. Not sure if you can see it from this angle, but out in the dark, you guys might be able to see it. Push like a normal mower. The wheels are as straight as they'll be. So let's put the shroud on here, and then maybe paint it up and make it look a little nicer. All right, so here's the shroud with my kind of MacGyvered pull cord. Just took it out and sprayed a bunch of WD-40 in it and then tied it back together again. And it's recoiling, so all right, back together it goes. All right, there it is, ready for a paint job, and we'll be done with this thing. All right, it's a new day again. Today, it's actually bright outside. Got some snow, but that won't stop us from working on this mower a little bit. All right, so let's start painting. We'll start with the primer, and no, I'm not grinding off this rust or anything because it's a freaking lawnmower. I don't care if it rusts back through again in 3 years. I'm just making it look good now. This thing will probably sell for only 40 bucks anyway, so. We'll wait for this to dry and then come back. Days are getting short around here. It's about 3:30. It's already pretty dark outside. So let's paint this before we can't see. Alright, so there it is, all done. Shroud's on. Basically, I painted the shroud and air filter, deck, and handles. So I'll come back tomorrow when it's sunny out, and I'll go run it out there in the sun for you. The only thing that I'm missing is the tread for that tire, which I'm not going to find, because I think it will do fine without it since it's not self-propelled or anything. But anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, there it is out in the sun. Looking good for a 30-year-old mower. Let me start it up and we'll end this video. So it's steaming a little bit. It's just cleared up. You guys can see I fixed the idle speed. So it's doing good now. All right. There you go. There was restoring a old mower. You guys remember how it looked, so it's in pretty good shape now. Thanks for watching.